It's Tuesday afternoon, October 11th. Um, my my oldest daughter's wedding anniversary, and I believe my mom and dad's as well. Um, I went up yesterday, or day before yesterday, and I realized, by up I mean I went to my parents, and I realized, as I always do, that I'm highly sensitive to the projected expectations of others, and it pulls me out of myself. Um, it can be so strong at times I feel disoriented. It's a double-edged sword. On one side, in one view, I can experience new aspects of myself in relationship with others. On the flip side, some of these aspects are not that well developed and just beginning to express themselves, sometimes in a rather childlike way. Some might say infantile. However, some of these aspects of myself have had plenty of experience and have become defensively hardened. And I wonder in those moments if I even want to allow them out to play, so to say. I suppose when we get older, we have this ability to have this experience under our belt so that we can observe certain aspects of ourselves in time through the past, and then we can detach from them in this observance. And we have the opportunity to transfigure them, to change them, to guide them. I had a friend who taught my cat how to play fetch with any crumpled up piece of paper. And in fact, if I crinkle up a piece of paper right now, he comes right to my feet, waiting for me to throw it. It's a cat. And he'll bring it back. Anyway, he said, you can train the wild beast, but you must never tame it. And in the example given that he was referring to, we, at the time, were diving deep into many multiple and various aspects of our character, and we tend to the light. We lean towards the good-hearted and the good-natured. So when we come in contact with certain aspects of ourselves, we try to go easy on them, train them, and keep them lively and alive, that youthful spirit, that youthful passion for life, that vigor that says yes to life. I'm starting this video diary stuff, and it's difficult to observe myself and see all these aspects right here before my very face of myself. And when I'm entering a new vehicle of expression, I have to be careful not to overthink it, not to overanalyze it. Joseph Campbell said somewhere, and I'm paraphrasing, you can analyze the life right out of your existence, and then all you've missed is your life. My family has had life experience which is not abnormal. It's pretty common. However, some of their techniques in fending off certain life experiences have become defensively hardened, and they have skilled technique in fending off certain perspectives, certain experiences, certain realizations and understanding. And the difficulty that I've come up against is that for me, I need to allow them to own their own experience, have their own experience, and I don't have to be someone that brings about realizations and understanding through new perspectives. And the only reason I discovered this was I found that myself uncontrollably expressing aspects of my own character that I felt were lacking and in need of development in the relationship. And I came to find that there were many aspects of their character that they did not develop and were developing through relating to me. And then I became, through transference, they transferred their expectation onto me to express an aspect of life in general that they didn't necessarily want to have personal experience with within themselves. They could observe it in others, but not within themselves. And this is tentative, it's just a working hypothesis. I feel that I was set up as a young man to be open to the projected expectations of others, leaving myself rather empty of my own experience. And I found my own personal characteristics rushing to the forefront, erupting out of me in compensation for what had been severely neglected, which is just having my own life and experiencing my own things, my own experiences. And I don't feel that my mother and my father, or my family in general, or authorities, or big individuals in the general sense in my life, intend to make me suffer. However, there's a lot of things that a lot of us do that do not have the intent of hurting others, but we do. And on top of this, we receive experiences and then we interpret them from within ourselves and our experience, and we misinterpret the actual experience. This is what science tries to contend with in trying to see the facts as they are rather than how we would wish them to be. I feel as a male I'm quite readily activated by the female in a positive way, a life-affirming way. Yes. Yes, I will. Yes. I will. A yes to life. I find that coming up naturally from within me in relationship to women. However, I've also found that that does not mean they have the skill in technique to regulate and moderate what is activated within me. That's it for now.